The steel dogs of war are no longer just sci-fi. Picture this: a squad of soldiers advances through a hostile, bomb-ridden war zone. But leading the charge isn't a human or even a tank. It's a mechanical dog, four-legged, eerily silent, carrying a sniper rifle on its back and scanning for threats with heat-sensitive eyes. It doesn't feel fear, fatigue, or hesitation. It's programmed to kill. This isn't a scene from Black Mirror or a Hollywood dystopia. It's real, and it's already here. Welcome to the era of the U.S. Army's robot dog units, the next-generation battlefield assets that are far more lethal, intelligent, and transformative than most people realize. These robot dogs may look like metal quadrupeds clumsily trotting through training fields, but behind their mechanical gait lies an arsenal of AI, autonomous weapons, and warfighting capabilities that could change the very nature of global warfare. Before we dive into the chilling and fascinating truth behind these robotic soldiers, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell to never miss out on jaw-dropping updates on the future of tech, war, and survival in the 21st century. The rise of robot dogs in the U.S. military. In recent years, we've seen a surge of robotic innovations in warfare, from drone swarms to autonomous submarines. But nothing has captured public imagination and military interest quite like the robot dog. These quadrupedal robots, developed by companies like Boston Dynamics, Ghost Robotics, and others, were initially designed for logistics, surveillance, and terrain navigation. But the military saw something else, a new kind of warfighter. One that never tires, never disobeys orders, and can perform lethal missions in environments too dangerous for humans. These aren't glorified toys. The U.S. Army and Air Force are now actively testing armed versions of these robots, integrating sniper rifles, thermal scopes, real-time video streaming, and autonomous threat detection systems into their frame. And the results? Terrifyingly effective. What these robot dogs are actually capable of. You might be asking, what can a robot dog actually do in a combat scenario? The answer is, more than you think. Modern robot dogs, especially those developed by Ghost Robotics, are built for tactical use. These machines are often armed with SPUR, special-purpose unmanned rifle, systems, semi-autonomous sniper rifles capable of hitting targets at long range with pinpoint accuracy. But weapons are just the beginning. Here's what makes them a game-changer. Autonomous navigation. Robot dogs can navigate rough terrain, staircases, debris, and urban warfare environments without human control. Surveillance. With 360-degree cameras, infrared night vision, and thermal sensors, they can relay battlefield data in real time. Recon and mapping. These bots can enter hostile zones ahead of soldiers, mapping layouts and identifying IEDs, enemy movement, or snipers. Lethal force deployment. Armed models can identify and engage targets independently or receive fire confirmation from a remote operator. Endurance. They operate for hours or days without rest, rain or shine, heat or snow. Essentially, the robot dog becomes a scout, sniper, and spy, all rolled into one compact, durable machine. The Ghost Robotics SPUR dog, America's digital assassin. The most talked about model so far is the Ghost Robotics Vision 60, particularly when it's paired with the SPUR weapon system, a 6.5mm Creedmoor sniper rifle mounted on the dog's back, developed by Sword International. This isn't just some prototype for display. The SPUR-equipped Vision 60 was showcased publicly and tested by the U.S. military at Nellis Air Force Base. Military personnel were stunned at its stability, accuracy, and ability to engage threats autonomously. The platform can target and fire with deadly precision, identify friend or foe using AI-enhanced recognition, maintain a low profile, evading radar and human detection, transmit encrypted battlefield data to command centers, operate in GPS-denied or communication-compromised environments. If you're imagining a robot dog with a gun and a conscience, think again. These units execute tasks based on code, not morality. Their logic tree is cold, efficient, and built for one purpose: neutralize the threat. Battlefield applications, how they'll be used. So how exactly does the Pentagon envision these robohounds in combat? Urban warfare and close-quarters combat. Robot dogs can breach doors, clear rooms, and scout tight alleyways where human soldiers would be easy targets. In urban environments like Mogadishu or Mariupol, they can serve as the tip of the spear. Border security. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection Agency has already tested robot dogs for patrolling the U.S.-Mexico border, using them to detect smugglers, illegal crossings, and even chemical threats. Forward recon in enemy territory. Instead of risking Navy SEALs or Marines, robot dogs can be dropped behind enemy lines via drone or aircraft to gather intelligence, plant tracking devices, or set up ambushes. 4. Force multiplication in large-scale warfare. Imagine hundreds of robot dogs deployed alongside human infantry in a future war, sniffing out enemies, relaying GPS data, or taking out key targets autonomously. That's not science fiction. That's part of DARPA's long-term vision. Identify friend or foe using AI-enhanced recognition. Maintain a low profile, evading radar and human detection. Transmit encrypted battlefield data to command centers. Why they're more dangerous than you think. Now, here's where it gets serious and unsettling. These machines, though amazing in engineering, open a Pandora's box of terrifying questions. 1. Lethal autonomy. While current deployment models require human authorization to fire, future iterations may be granted full autonomy during high-stakes missions. That means a robot dog could one day make its own decision to kill, based on algorithms and pattern recognition. Hacking and cyber warfare. What happens if these robot dogs get hacked? Could an enemy nation turn America's own robot soldiers against it? Could rogue actors deploy their own copies into conflict zones? Escalation of global arms race. China, Russia, and Israel are all developing their own versions of quadruped military bots. With these machines becoming cheaper and smarter, we may soon see a global AI arms race, fought not with drones and tanks, but mechanical animals. Psychological warfare. There's something deeply unnerving about being hunted by a machine that never speaks, never stops, and never misses. In future wars, robot dogs won't just cause physical damage, they'll break the enemy's morale. What the military isn't telling us. Despite public demonstrations and marketing videos, a lot about these robot dogs remains classified. Here's what insiders and defense analysts speculate. Some robot dog units may already be deployed overseas for Black Ops missions. They may be used in drone kill networks, taking out enemy UAV operators using heat signature tracking. Advanced models could be equipped with non-lethal weapons like tasers or sonic blasters for domestic riot control. AI learning protocols may allow these machines to adapt and evolve, meaning the more combat they see, the better they get. So next time you see a viral video of a robot dog doing backflips or opening doors, remember, it's not just cute tech. It's combat tested, battlefield approved, and potentially lethal. Smash that like button, subscribe for more explosive content, and drop a comment below. Do you think robot dogs should be allowed to carry weapons? Would you feel safe with these machines patrolling your neighborhood or battlefield? See you in the next upload, where the future isn't just knocking. It's mechanical, armed, and walking on 4 legs.